exercise my voice and say,
this feeling, there's no drug that can compare. You're so cold, I can see your breath, I swear. They told me not to fall in love.
Yo. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Let me get the mic set up. Let me get the mic set up with a mic 2. With a mic 2 check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mixler, y'all let me know y'all can hear me. Mixler, y'all let me know y'all can hear me. It's the I gotta switch up one more thing. Everybody gather on in. Make sure you tell a friend. Make sure, somebody black and wild, let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, boy, I can feel that. I can feel the nicotine rush. All right, we all good? We good? Black and wild, let us know that we good. So that means that it's time to go. It's time to do it. Let's go ahead and stream live on Facebook. Y'all didn't let me know whether or not y'all cared if we go live on Facebook or not. So we gonna let Facebook get in on this, man. And I know I usually start off with a song from the inbox. I guess I need to keep that. I need to keep that motivation going. I need to keep that tradition going. So the last person to send me music was my boy, and he been working real hard. I've been playing the Step song. If y'all know who I'm talking about, I've been playing Step. But you know what? I'm gonna play a new record. I'm gonna play one of my favorite records from my boy Chulo Ramon, man. That's how we coming in. It's the DozhaToldya Podcast. Let's do it.
I was about to leave, but I said, let me get this a couple minutes because this is a beautiful day. We got the music, and then I could tone it down and also tone it up a little bit, too.
Yeah, man, let them tell it. Let them tell it, man. Everybody want to start a podcast, man, but they don't know. They don't know what being consistent in podcasting is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a game.
Definitely ain't.
It's not a game, man. You know, doing this day in and week in and week out, we definitely work hard, man. Shout out to my brother Ron Love, man. It was his birthday the other day. Happy birthday, Ron Love. I appreciate you. I love you, my brother. It was also my other brother's birthday, you know what I'm saying, Smoke. You know what I'm saying? I love him to death. You know, Ron and Smoke, man. Aquarius. It's Aquarius season. What you got rolled up, my boy? How did you celebrate, my boy? Did you get you some cake? Did you have marijuana induced cake? No, my boy, he a real stoner, you know what I'm saying? He got glaucoma, so he a real stoner, so you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna wish that on you, my boy. I ain't gonna put that on you. But nah, man, sorry I wasn't able to celebrate with you, my brother, but I'm glad you're here to celebrate with me on DozhaToldya Radio, man. Ron, love, happy birthday. Let's get this thing started, man. Of course, we played Grammy Family earlier. I'm glad that you guys have been following us on the Mixler app. It's the DozhaToldya Radio on Mixler app, but we live on Facebook right now. And follow the YouTube page, man. DozhaToldya on YouTube. Shout out to all of our hosts on DozhaToldya Radio that have been putting in the good work, man. Great work. Like, round of applause. Round of applause. It's the DozhaToldya Podcast 52. But yeah, man, TC been doing his thing, man. He been popping in and popping out week in and week out, man. DJ TC. Follow him on Instagram. What it is, TCZ. He had to switch up a little bit, but DJ TCZ on Instagram or on Twitch. We going crazy on Twitch. The second half of the show going to be on Twitch, so whenever y'all don't see us on Facebook, that's where we at, man. We over there on Twitch hanging. We also, I just did a podcast with my brother here, Super BK Finest. Y'all follow him on Instagram, SUPER BK Finest, FINEST. We just did a podcast called what Brand of an Empire, and you know we've been working or whatever. You know, we've been vibing.
Two camps collaborating as we supposed to do.
Yeah. My BK brother here, you know, and he dropped the knowledge. You know, we have a little more fun over here on DozhaToldya, man. I'm gonna tell you, like, it's like we here to talk about what's been going on in the week. It's a new music podcast, so we play new music, we talk about new music. But right now, everything has been about the Grammys, man. Because last week we had DJ Decepticon, DJ Levi, and DJ Rich on, and we talked about, you know, who they thought the Grammy winners was gonna be, and you know, I'm gonna try to get them in. I'm gonna try to get them to pull up and come on in on the show, because I want to hear them defend who they thought was gonna win, you know. And we also got to talk about the top MCs in the game. They finally, you know, broke down the Billboard, broke down their list. And, you know, we don't really, again, from the hip-hop standpoint, we have always not really put too much, we don't really get too much recognition when it comes to the Grammys. So we don't really want to put too much real estate in what the Grammys is saying to our culture.
Right.
But being a Grammy nominated, even being Grammy nominated, that's an accomplishment on its own. And I'm a lifelong musician, so you know I love the accolades, and I love to watch the performances of you know, award shows. I fell off lately. I haven't really been watching the award shows like I used to, but that's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
To let me excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, take your time, my brother. Take a sip of water, man. Y'all make sure y'all take a shot.
Yeah, I wish I had a shot right now.
Yeah, we need a shot.
We need a shot right now. But let me just say this, right? To just champion with those that are just you know, piggyback off of it. I'm not gonna highlight the corporate machine behind the Grammys, the manipulation, the non-recognition for outstanding talent in our community, other than what they feel goes in with the way that they can actually capitalize off of that specific momentum or that specific theme or wave, as we say. But I do compliment the aspect that a lot of artists don't actually achieve that award. It's a lot of money that goes into the for the presentation and the celebration of music itself, but predominantly our music that we generate to the world. So with that, I give it its value and its importance when it comes to us as far as artistic recognition, if I quoted it right. But and I had to put it in that perspective because I also would like us to look at not only the hypeness and the vanity or the flash, but I like to pay attention to all those hours where these people was in the studio and they created this stroke of genius. I also would like to see us have an award show that has the same type of excellence and the same type of structure as they do. But we did it, we produced it, we reap all benefits, and we're paid for the commercial space that's being used. I like that too.
True.
I love to also see, and I also would like to see more black independent owned record companies in the foreseeable future. That would be also plus to this whole machine that they call the music business.
Yeah, and again, being Grammy nominated is an honor. Even if it's not, of our culture completely, right? Shout out to the producers that I am affiliated with that are Grammy nominated. It's something that I would like to be. It just makes you it makes you think like, man, I got to put in some work. It's possible, and the folks that have paved the way and have done it. And in this particular Grammys, this is 50 years of hip hop. They celebrated the 50th year anniversary of hip hop, and they showed up. I have to say, in my humblest opinion, they finally kind of got it right as far as the way that the recognition that was given, the time that was given. There was once upon a time where, most of the time the hip hop categories don't get televised, But again, hip hop, we have to put out. I mean, we have been running the music industry, so now they have to lean on us differently. They need us now, right?
Right.
So it was good to see folks show up and show out, man. They had some of everybody there, man. They had Sugar Hill Gang. It was like a damn near 20-minute performance of LL Cool J, Dr. Dre, Salt and Pepper, Sugar Hill Gang, Rakim, Jadakiss and the Locks. I ain't gonna say Jadakiss and the Locks. Jadakiss, Styles P, and Sheek. I was really, really impressed by the efforts that finally, in the recognition that finally came, our way, I would say. And it's been a long time coming. It's about time, but let's celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to all those that won, and congratulations, to those that performed, man, and those that had a hand in that production, because they did the damn thing. Yeah, man, Grammys. So the winners, man. Hold on. Before we get too deep, the winners, man. Record of the year, of course, Beyonce. She's now known as the most decorated, all-time winningest artist. Beyonce, with the Renaissance album, she won for best dance album. But a lot of folks felt like she was supposed to win best album, right? And Harry Styles won the album of the year. One thing about this Grammys, though, we just gonna be all the way honest and all the way real with it. It was a lot of gay, a lot of LG, like the music industry. It was basically a display to tell you that the music industry is ran by the LGBT, BT community. Like right now, they are on top. They are running it, whether or not it's an agenda or whether or not they have an advantage, might not even be true, but it may or may not be true. I'm not speculating that. I'm just saying the definite fact was that they showed at the Grammys that right now that is at the forefront of music. Some of the performances, I'm just gonna speak on the Sam Smith. Great voice, you know, great artist, but I think he won with a song called Unholy, right? And it's almost blatant demonic worship, like kind of just forced in front of everybody's face. I was watching the performance just almost like sickened about how the performance is. And I'm not even really the biggest, religious guy, but it was just, I do believe that angels and demons and are real. So when I see people basically kind of in the display of what I would call kind of, it looks demonic to, I think they know that it looks demonic, and the song is called Unholy. So I was like wondering why does it look like this? And then it was like, oh, okay, because they won the award for Unholy. And not to take away from the song, but the performance does take away from the song for somebody that may just want to protect themselves from from those images, or from that even mind state, or from that spirit, I would say. So, I was kind of disappointed at that part of the Grammys. But congratulations to Bad Bunny. Congratulations to, again, the Sam Smith and transgender artist Kim Petras. They won Best Duo Group Performance for the song Unholy. And, they allowed them to express themselves, which they should allow them to express themselves. But it just still should be like the same way I wouldn't want rappers to be up there, with guns and stuff on stage. I wouldn't want to see a demonic performance either. And I don't know if anybody else peeped that, but it was kind of just a little thrown off to me. So I just wanted to get that out the way first and foremost. But I definitely got the message. I definitely see what's going on. And you got to kind of open up your third eye, because while a lot of these things are subtle changes that are probably necessary for the human rights viewpoint of everybody should have their own right to live their life the way that they want to live their life. That's perfectly fine, but there's definitely in our music, movies, and media, which is ran by certain people in power based off of the money that they're spending and the spending power of different communities. We are losing our moral compass and our spiritual tact, our spiritual wholeness is being attacked constantly. And with that being said, shout out to DozhaToldya Radio and DJ Shed Street on Sundays, man. Y'all go listen. Y'all log in to the DozhaToldya Radio, get the Mixlr app, log in and listen to Shed on Sundays, because it's basically like church from a hip hop perspective, but it's basic. It's also modern. It's also like is what you need, is fulfilling, I would say. Just hearing a different message every now and then always, pop that or shoot him. Bang, bang. We popping bottles and we popping peas. You know what I'm saying? Or copping please. But I digress, man. I digress. But Grammy winners, man, it definitely was just interesting to see, the politics and the winners and how things kind of unfolded. Shout out to Adele for winning. Let's get into some of these Grammy winners, and let's flip the page. Let's flip Oh yeah, they ain't want to flip with me the right way. Hold on, y'all. I said let's flip. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Grammy winners, man. We got Adele with best what that pop performance, solo performance. And Adele was in there with her boyfriend, Rich Paul, you know what I'm saying? Um and they're a nice couple. They are a nice couple, but during the Grammys,
You get a lot of hate for it though.
yeah, during the Grammys, Trevor Noah was the host, and he was introducing, he was making jokes or whatever, but he made it known that Adele had a crush on The Rock, and The Rock was walking through. I feel like they done set it up because he was done walking to his seat, so he walking through, and then he like The Rock, Adele, you know what I'm saying? Adele, The Rock, you know what I'm saying? They both are really, really big fans of each other, but you guys have never met. You know what I'm saying? Here is a chance so you guys can meet. And meanwhile, her man sitting to the side, you know what I'm saying? But what can you do? It's The Rock, you know what I'm saying? He's like, but Rich Paul, you know what I'm saying, definitely had to, you definitely got to share your woman when you go to the Grammys, man. Shout out to Jay-Z, Offset, Rich Paul, Ben Affleck, and all all the guys, all the arm, the escort, the the security for the night, the dates, all the dates that these women had, you know what I'm saying, and the guys that share their women with the industry, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Share their wives or their women with the public, as you just stated, and yeah, it's a hard road. It's a hard road to walk when 85% of your life is always under a light. So they do got to bear their, as they say, they got to bear their burden too in life. But ain't it a happy life, ain't it, huh? Them shows and them parties and those gowns.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Definitely.
Shit.
For some, is worth what you work for. Record of the year. Congratulations to Adele. I mean, not Adele. Lizzo, excuse me. I had a brain fart. Lizzo won Record of the Year with About Damn Time. I really fuck with that record. That's a powerful record. Because it got a good, everything, even just about today's celebrated music, I guess, in the Grammys is about, being happy with yourself and just kind of just having, like, it was like, she tried to have good wholesome pop music that just be good for motivating or good for working out or something like that. But Adele be a little, Lizzo be a little over the top, but at the end of the day, she is definitely a world class talent, and she deserves her accolades. But she also fits the agenda also. She even though things are not, I'm not saying that anything's easy for Lizzo at all, because as an overweight black woman, she's beautiful, and she's attacked a whole lot, and she has to go through a whole lot
for her to live in her skin.
For her to live in her skin and be happy in her skin. And I some of the overtopness, I be for, and some of it just be a little too much, but it's never too much. Well, I guess when you talking about industry,
no, it isn't. That's what it's meant for.
That's what they say.
Over the top, as they call
never
it.
Never too much. All right, so song of the year went to "Just Like That" by Bonnie Raitt. Crickets. Yeah, "Just Like That" by Bonnie Raitt, and everybody was kind of mad about that because we don't even know that song, and I think it's a country song. Bonnie Raitt, is an old country artist. She didn't even know she was gonna win, but everybody just thought "Break My Soul" was gonna win that one, man. Beyonce, "Break My Soul," but again, she won obviously the best dance album, but who cares about that? Best new artist, Samara Joy. I did not know about this artist, and I need to do a little more research. I thought Lotto was gonna take this one home, or maybe Toby Wigway, but Samara Joy. So we're gonna play some Samara Joy during the break. During the first break. So y'all make sure y'all remind me of Samara Joy. Somebody look up Samara Joy, one of Samara Joy's songs, and request it. I know y'all not gonna do it, but hey, request it. Let me know what you want to hear. And also, if you got some music that you want to send me, you can send it in at DozhaToldya.gmail.com. Send your music in. If not, then how can you be heard by at least somebody? We got a few people in that listen to Doja Toldya Radio. So shit, this is your chance to get your music. Spent. Send it in, and we might ride to it in the next half of the show. Best, I guess we just get to the stuff that we care about, dang. We don't care. Best pop vocal album, Harry Styles, and all of that stuff. Best dance electric recording, Break My Soul. Obviously, they just found some awards to give to Beyonce because she came to the awards and she was there. Jay-Z offered her some Douce. She was like, no shots, but we gonna take the shots for you, Queen. And shout out to all you women that's taking out loans and spending your whole tax check on the Renaissance tickets.
Oh man, you crazy. You better watch that on TV live and enjoy it with some good food.
You can't break my soul, but you damn sure gonna break my bank.
Pay $2,000. Be rich already.
She said, you can't break my soul, but she damn sure gonna break y'all bank.
Don't tell me about it's the performance of a lifetime. It ain't that much.
Should have never gave you niggas. But anyway, best R&B performance. Hours and Hours, Money Long. Congratulations to her. She's a new artist. Came, and took 2022 by storm. And I like Money Long, man. Hours and Hours. That was a good win there, man. The best traditional R&B performance, Beyonce, Plastic on the Sofa. Obviously, Beyonce got like 3-4 awards. She racked up. She was the queen of the Grammys. Anytime she's nominated, but this time she pretty much, she didn't win the biggest award of the night.
The one that she came for.
But she also won Best R&B Song, Cuff It.
Right.
And congratulations to The Dream, man. You know what I'm saying? And respect to The Dream. Like, The Dream is
still writing
one of like the best R&B producers, the best just songwriters of our time. The Dream, man. Got a lot of hits from a lot of different people, but he definitely was in the at that round table with Beyonce, and he deserved his accolades as well. Best progressive R&B album, Gemini Rights by Steve Lacy. I like a couple of Steve Lacy songs. I didn't really listen to that album, so I guess I got to get into that and check it out. Who else we got? Best R&B album. Okay, this was the shocker because Chris Brown didn't really like this result, but the Robert Glasper Black Radio 3 pulled off the best R&B album. And I thought it was gonna be Lucky Day. I ain't gonna lie, but Chris Brown, Lucky Day. I thought it was. I was looking for for Chris Brown to get shafted. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But yeah, I was looking for that to happen, but I wasn't looking for him to react the way he did. In case anybody didn't see that, he wasn't too happy about that.
I hear it.
Yeah,
he ain't got nothing to lose.
He responded. He was like, Robert Glasper, who the F is Robert Glasper? Right? And then a lot of fans got on him and was like, yeah, they had to learn him, you know what I'm saying, do your research or whatever. And, a lot of folks might feel that way when, to his defense, that's the natural way that you feel when you don't win an award. You're going to feel like, hey, man, what the fuck,
That's right. It's his emotions, but stop trying to paint him as the angry black man all the time.
Yeah.
Blank and simple, because we already know the smear campaign, and I'm one here. Before I get off, I'm one here to always voice that nobody else is forever wrong for any mistake they did in their life, and I don't need to get into the politics of that because it's never right on both behalves. Abuse is never accepted, physical or mental. But no other ethnicity of men are ever wrong for the whole entirety of their life for a mistake, and he shouldn't be put in the box. We shouldn't allow him to be put in the box that he has to be wrong for the rest of his life. He's passionate. He gave his life to this game, and he likes to win, and he's an incredible performer. One of the greatest in our generation.
Yeah, if
That's
not
it.
the greatest.
That's it.
So Chris Brown is Chris Brown. Chris. I don't know if he got any Grammys or how many he got or whatever. He did drop a incredible album. I don't really know Robert Glasper's album, and I don't know him as an artist, but I am also lost in the R&B world. I've heard of him though, and I know I've heard of great things from the album, and from what I've heard, he was rightfully,
Let me ask you a
a
question.
winner.
One last thing, Dame. Do you see what they write about this gentleman? We talking about the Grammys. Why do you constantly have to put in the comment in the writing right in front of us, pop culture villain? Why is it villain? Because he's vocal about his platform.
Nah, he
No, I mean I don't.
I know what
understand
you're
he
saying,
went
that they-
emotional, but then you go again resorting to violence with women. Had nothing to do with the situation.
Oh, okay. The pop
It's
culture villain with a
disgusting.
history
It's
of resort
disgusting.
violence. The
It's
women
ra-
complain
it's
on
a ra-
Instagram.
it's a-
y'all
it's a
playing,
racial trope.
Who the fuck is this? Okay, yeah, that
It's
is
a racial trope.
and this is on Rolling Stone. That is
It's
fucking disgusting.
yeah, because you know what? How many times we're gonna talk about European or other ethnicities cursing or saying whatever they want, being as vulgar as they want, and we accept it and think it's just funny. Nah, it's not fair.
Yeah, this is some bullshit.
No,
Like I stand
gotta
corrected.
point that out.
Because I was gonna say he was wrong for his tweet about Robert Glasper. He was wrong.
Right. Yeah,
'cause
I
he
agree
said, "Who
with
the fuck
that.
is
Let's
Robert
be
Glasper?"
let's be professional on that.
But
All this.
and then he apologized for that. He came back and was like, again, he said, "I'm gonna keep kicking y'all ass respectfully." But then he came back and was like, "Robert Glasper is amazing.
Start
Hope
playing
you
the harmonica.
hope you can continue to feed your family, black man." He corrected.
That's
he
right.
corrected. He-
And I appreciate the growth in him. And that's what I want to see them talk about and highlight with Chris Brown. But stop telling me about something that he paid for, he apologized, and if no other men in this world as a group of ethnicities are wrong for life, then Chris Brown shouldn't be wrong and smeared for life.
Yeah, there's some bullshit, Rolling Stone. Know what I'm saying,
we
it
go-
says right there, pop culture villain with a history of resort and violence, and then it's a link. It's down there, look like it's a link to take me to some more stuff. That's timeline of Chris Brown's history with violence towards women.
Towards women, right? Because he had one incident that was a horrific night for him and the person.
And that's the article from 2016.
It's just I don't believe that, and I don't believe in the castration constantly and the coddling and making black men always the historic villain in the room when we're constantly attacked and demonized, even when we try to elevate ourselves. I'm not with it.
Say, black man, can we live? Black, you know what I'm saying? Can the black man live? Hey, man, I appreciate you for pointing that out, though, man. 'Cause that was just the stab in him being also robbed of a grant. Like, he definitely supposed to be celebrated just like everybody else for phenomenal work and phenomenal performance. And the last big performance, they actually didn't even let him perform when he was supposed to honor. But that's anyway, the American Music Awards. That's just old news. Great point, man. Stop demonizing Chris Brown, man. The man,
He paid a price.
the
I
man
feel.
paid a price.
You can't tell me we Christian.
he
and
was-
you can't tell me that we have a Christian society, as they call it. And it's, of course, I just want to say that if people who constantly have a comment about him, lay claim to be forgivers, Christianity or whatever, he can't be wrong, and he can't pay for a mistake forever. That's unfair to any human on the planet, male or female.
Facts. Definitely appreciate that perspective, man. And congratulations still to Robert Glasper, and congratulations to Chris Brown and everything that he does. Keeping this thing moving, man. Let's get into the best rap performance and the rap awards, man, because that's what we're here for. And we got to also talk about, Jigga, my nigga. Best rap performance, man. God did Vegas Pushin P, FNF, but they all have to take a back seat to my boy Kendrick Lamar, The Heart Part 5, best rap performance. I'm gonna cut that down a little bit. Let me cut that down. My bad, y'all. I forgot I'd be having them loud sound effects. But anyway, that was an amazing song. That song wasn't even on the album, but the video in itself, where he was turning into everybody, all the different people, and the Rest in Peace Nipsey Hussle tribute at the end of the song, definitely was a hell of a performance. God did. It probably was the one I was going for as far as the winner in that particular category. But I'll go ahead and segue into best melodic rap performance. Future got him one out of the night.
Wow. Okay.
Future wasn't even there.
Good. I'm happy
Shout
with
out to
him and Drake and Thames.
Yeah, shout out to Jacob. ATL Jacob.
Shout out to him. One of the greatest beats of the 2022.
Yeah. Brand new producer. Genius, man. ATL Jacob, man, and everything that he doing. And Tim's. Congratulations to Tim's for getting her first Grammy. Nigeria Stand Up.
Nigerian Queen.
The Nigerian Queen. Like, she was beautiful. And she deserved more Grammys on the way.
There you go.
More Grammys for her. She need to sweep one of these Grammys with like 6 on the next one. So go ahead and live gracefully, Queens. And I've enjoyed seeing that win. But Future wasn't there. Drake wasn't there. You know, Drake don't fuck with the Grammys. I take it that Future don't fuck with the Grammys as much.
They're too big for the Grammys.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, the Grammys can't afford them, huh?
That's it. I mean, listen, let me tell you something. I'm not with the status quo. This, this is Dave.
We talking about it.
This Dave Doze podcast. This is Dave Doze Radio. This is Dave Doze right here. But this is a brother of mine. And listen, when I get on this mic, I'm about fire, okay? And I am not with us being regular, and I'm not with us being complacent. We need all the best, and we need to build exactly the same great money-making award shows that these guys do. We need to do them for ourselves.
Build our own Grammys.
There we go.
I need to have a DozhaToldya Sound Awards. But anyway,
hey,
the best rap song. Yeah, I'm just trying to manifest something.
Hey,
why I got this power next to me.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's super. Hey, best rap song, man. Of course, Kendrick Lamar. Pretty much. Let me just go ahead and kill the suspense. Kendrick Lamar swept the rap categories. He got the best rap album, he got the best rap song, best rap performance. And that's almost a disappointment because I'm a big Kendrick Lamar fan, but it's almost a disappointment being that at one point the Grammys robbed him of a Grammy and gave one to Macklemore, if you guys remember that. But now that they are celebrating him for phenomenal work with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, again, it was like, only give Kendrick awards in rap. But he's really one of the only rappers. Nah, I ain't gonna say only.
Kendrick,
but he's the only mainstream rapper giving a message in his music.
There you go.
So I have to also applaud it from that perspective. But I would like to see a little diversity in the winners.
You would like to see something that's street, that's uncensored, and not being boxed in to be feeling like he has to be this type of universal adapter to all groups. Why not? I believe Kendrick talent is incredible. Dynamic person in the game and outside the game, from what I hear. Shout out to TD, his old management, Watts.
TDE.
Yeah, top dog. Shout out to the
yeah,
fam.
and he doing his new thing. So,
yeah, but there wouldn't have been a Kendrick Lamar. And not saying there wouldn't have been, but the creative and the hard work that TD could never be forgotten. That's why I mentioned him, because it's a black-owned grassroots organization that was able to develop and help push talents like the great Kendrick Lamar. One more thing though, when I mean the street, I mean the rappers that are still essence. They say what they want. They have no problem in voicing any form of direction of the music that they want to do, and they're not tied to any organization or any um, outside motives other than the craft in the street. Okay, shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. Need a lifetime achievement award, man. Let me shout that
Snoop
out.
Dogg
though.
also pointed out the fact
Come
that
on.
he's been nominated 20 times and he hasn't got a
Because
Grammy.
he's still straight in certain ways, and that's them keeping their that's to me keeping the politics with the Grammy of know your place. I don't want a place. We run this, we created this, we do this. I'm not saying any genre of music, Adele and Sam Seed ain't great. I love their music, and I love I love Coldplay and all the other different type of people, and all the up and coming artists from different cultures. I love Afrocentric so much right now. Burna Boy, shout out. But at the end of the day, we run the music that dictates the money in the world. And we need a bigger cut, and we need a bigger say, and we need to be accountable to us.
And we need that platform, not just this year because it's the 50th year. We need it every year, in the next 20 years, because we've been running it and we're gonna continue to run
let
it.
Let me just say this: there's nothing that makes more money in music than rap. Period. You're gonna hear the room go quiet. I don't care what you tell me. So now, when you got a $1 trillion, $500 billion money maker, don't act like you don't have to respect what we are now. We demanding our recognition, we demanding our value, and we demanding our power. And why I say that, I'm gonna compliment Dame Dosh again. We need that. We need that culmination. We need that incredible, dynamic, ceremonial. Give it up to what we created in the hallways of where my hometown is in New York City, with a bunch of impoverished black people. We need to always have our respect. We need to always have our value. And we need to always be proud of something that we made that the whole world follows right now. How about that?
Yeah, stand on it, man. We need to keep standing on it. And again, the R&B and rap category needs to be disbanded. We need it to be broadened as well. They need to be and Shed Street asked the question, a good question. He said, what song was worthy other than Kendrick Lamar? But that is kind of, for one, they didn't give a lot of different songs as far as the competition and the nominations. It might even need to be more than these five. God Did, Churchill Downs with Jack Harlow, Pushing P, and then Future again for Wait For You.
Crazy, come on, man.
The album, Future could, Future probably could have gotten swept this year's Grammys with the Tim's record,
but
with the album that he came with.
It was a monster. We know that.
But Kendrick Lamar is the safe winner, and he showed up and he was there.
Universal appeal. So
universal global appeal.
Global appeal. Let me give him that too.
And so
this platform ain't about taking out nobody. And Dame, I love how you keep it real open. But at the end of the day, and my brother that commented, it is a tight decision. So your intellect is definitely chimed in. But I just made that extra point that I don't like us to be controlled. I'm sorry. We make too much money to be controlled. We need to run it. That's it.
Yeah. Why not?
There is no business if we don't go in the studios. Anybody tell me I'm wrong?
Yeah. Well, country music
we run the world. I get off in Sudan. I was in Thailand. Tell me about it. The 2 Chainz. Huh? Come on, I play the music from you off of my video when my driver was playing that for me, man. Come on, don't play with me. In the middle of Bangkok.
Hip hop in the middle of Bangkok. I like the way that sounds. For some reason, the Grammys want to keep giving awards to Willie Nelson. He won. And,
he's a GOAT. I love Willie. Keep smoking, baby.
Yeah,
Willie is the GOAT. Don't
It-
we ally with
they
people
find a
that
way to
allies with us.
they find a way to put certain people on stage. But
Shit.
one thing I also want to point out before I get off the Grammys, and also we got to get into this hip hop little segment before we take a break. Hip hop, man, congratulations, man, to hip hop, 50 years, and I now was looking like, damn, man, we done got old, man. Hip hop is old out here in these streets, so we need to be respected, and we need to respect our own. We need to put more respect on our own music, man. Y'all rappers out here don't know what to say. Y'all don't have no idea because y'all are just running out of words, man. But it's a lot. There's a lot of ways to express yourself out here, I love when I see the Little Russells and Toby and the Wigways and Tony Reds and the Lefty Guns and the people just giving me an alternative of perspective in life besides money, cars, clothes. You know what I'm saying? And hoes. But
it's more to life than that.
it's,
Exactly.
yeah, it's more. And I tell my female rappers that as well. Like we don't need to have conversations about your private areas all the
Not
time.
all
You
the
know what I'm saying? In the car,
It'll be okay
in the
for
middle
me
of the
to
day.
imagine.
I don't need to, I don't need you to just want to scam me every day. You
Every
know what I'm
day.
saying? Like,
Right.
right down.
When you gonna tell me how you love me and
Yeah.
how I'm that leader, I'm that inspiration. When I'm gonna
Yeah.
hear that, you know what I mean? But hey,
Hey, you on to something, you know what I'm saying? And when they do, we need to, you know what I'm saying? We need send a check over to Doja Told, you know what I'm saying? And I'm
There
split
we
it with
go.
I'm gonna split it with my boy Super, cause yeah, man, make that King song, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, praising the black man and his plight.
And I'll give it up to you, all y'all beautiful black queens, or as we say, sis too, on the secondary note. Uh, I want to hear some good music about the greatness that y'all do when y'all are living up to that part, and not only because because I'm gonna buy everything in the store. Okay, so it go both ways, and I'm not gonna forget y'all neither once y'all play y'all part.
God did. Nah, but yeah, okay, so God did, man. DJ Khaled did a great thing with God did by putting some of hip hop's best lyricists, on one song with Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z. Also, they did do a performance last. I fell asleep. I didn't even catch the performance. I went back and watched it on YouTube to tell you the truth. But they said Jay-Z still rapping on stage. You know what I'm saying? 8-minute performance. DJ Khaled was inside the arena. Then next thing you know, he took it to the streets. He outside. Then they back inside, sitting at the table. What a performance it was. Great. Like it was monumental to see. Great backdrop. Great music. In the verse, I played it already earlier in the show. It really made more sense just seeing Jay-Z kind of, sitting with his mans at the table or whatever, just talking that real, like, real mob. You know what I'm saying? Not even mob. It's just boss. It's just real grown
CEO
conversation.
There we go.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Come on, that's what Jigga does.
and
That he developed into.
Like, and it's just beautiful, man, that with the dreads, with the locks, with the baddest, you know what I'm saying, one in the building.
Just unequivocally black and powerful and the king.
That's why he's the greatest, man.
And I'm not, and let me just say this too on the dose. Of course I love Jigga's I like his career and what he did. We come from the same town. He come from the other side of Brooklyn. I come from the other side. But I'm not but I don't. But one thing I would never do
is be biased.
Is
just give him
be biased where I'm always riding with Jigga. Do I think he's wrong with certain incidents or certain issues? Of course I do. Do I have to voice my opinion now? Of course I do, because I'm not a Jay-Z cheerleader. There is another side of Brooklyn, and we run it very efficiently without the influence of Jay-Z and the best style guys. But at the end of the day, is he one of the greatest black businessmen and accomplishers from my generation? Is he one of the best rappers ever? Yeah. Period.
Absolutely, man. And speaking of best rappers ever, Billboard came out with the best rappers of all time, and we're gonna segue into that before we take a quick break. Um, Feel free to chime in. I'm just gonna go through the list. Of course, this is Billboard's list. This is not the DozhaToldya Top 40, which you could go on DozhaToldya.com and check out the Top 40. I'm thinking about coming out with a February Top 40 as well, because I want to rate you. I want to rate the rappers that I follow throughout the year, man, just so I could, help push, man. I'm just out here doing my thing, man. I'm not here coaching. But yeah, man, shout out to Rick Ross, number 50. And I don't know if I agree with him being number 50, but we're going to just go ahead and go through this list because we already just gave the rapper who's number one. Whether you agree or not, he was number one on this list. He's number one on my list. But, we'll just go through the list and give the accolades. And feel free to comment. Leave a comment on the YouTube. If you guys watching on YouTube, leave a comment and let us know how you feel about this list and who you feel should go, who's missing and who should not be in this top 50. And if you see anybody that you ain't rocking with, or that you are rocking with, feel free to chime in as well. Super. All right.
Okay.
So we got Rick Ross coming in at number 50, MIAO 305, Opalaka. No, Carol City, excuse me. But, Carol City Cartel started off with Triller, Deeper Than Rap, God Forgives. He got about 10 classics, if you ask me, as far as album goes. And definitely one of the more elaborate lyricists in hip-hop history. But he's number 50, man. I think he could have been higher, but, this is an honor. All these names that we are naming are, legends in their own right. And getting to legend, Rev Run, a.k.a. Run of Run DMC at number 49. What can I say? Sucker MCs, King of Rock, Run's House. This guy has did it, man. He did it the right way. He lived his life. He raised his family the right way. And nothing but classic and admirable shit came from Reverend Ron.
Rap.
And shout out to his beautiful family and shout out to Yo Gotti. Yeah.
Shout out to his
He's
brother.
got his girl. You know what I'm saying? Melly Mel, man. Melly Mel at number 48.
That was before us.
Pioneer. A lot of folks ain't going to know why Melly Mel is
Wouldn't have been no rap
at number
without
48,
Melly
but
Mel.
it wouldn't be no rap. It wouldn't be no
No,
storytelling
none of
rap. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It
It
wouldn't
wouldn't, we wouldn't even think about telling
As
anybody.
they call him, he's this he is the GOAT because the outfits, the showmanship. Don't forget, you can't have a house without a foundation.
Yeah, Melly
Period.
Mel definitely did his thing, man, on White Lines and the message.
One of the greatest rap records in the world, even if it was before my time. When you listen to that and you understand, and the production with that, amazing.
Don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that line, and that's
better.
his line. So Melly Mel, man.
And
number
all y'all
48.
rappers that don't know it, that's like you not taking history class about your craft that you doing. Stop talking about the OGs is washed up and all of that. It could have never, ever been you without them. Okay? So, like other groups of people, when it come to their music, they respect and they go to this and respect the history and the development and the foundation and the creation of the music.
Word.
We got to start addressing our music in the same way and valuing it in the same way.
Yeah, man. He
I'm
popping
on
shots.
fire right now,
Yeah,
Dave.
you popping shots,
I'm on
man.
fire, Doge.
You popping
man.
shots, man. Welcome to the
Come on.
DozhaToldya Podcast, man. The 2023, we coming with it,
Shit
man.
real.
MC Light, man, the number 47, MC Light. Congratulations to the queen. She's also going through a divorce or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Prayers and thoughts of prayers to her and her family, but she's handling that amicably.
Yeah.
And she's a queen, man. One of the greatest voices in hip hop history. Oh yeah, my bad. Let me give that queen her shine. And there would be no Glorilla, there would be no Foxy Brown without
There would be no
MC
Nicki Minaj. There would
MC
be no
Light.
Little Kim without her.
Yeah, man.
Period.
But yeah, Roughneck. I need a Roughneck.
Nah, her
And
and
poor
Positive
Georgie.
K. Yeah, Jada Kiss, one of the
Now,
greatest.
46. Jada Kiss
think
is
he could-
arguably
I think he could have went down. I think Jada's in the 35.
yeah.
But to be honest with you, this is the example of a rap lyricist master. Okay? And all of y'all dudes who be like, I don't know, try to be in the game for 25 years. Try it. That speaks for itself.
Yeah, at 46, Jada Kiss, man, that is too low. I agree with you,
too high on the list. He's definitely a better on a better rap list to me, to the real senior rap critics or rap historians. Nah.
Everybody know that, and he keep it street and he knows how to do it commercial. He did it always, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Getting jiggy. Yeah, anybody getting jiggy, it was cause Jada Kiss, man. And nobody want to go against the top 5 dead or alive spitter, Jada Kiss. But 45, man, who at one point felt like he was top 5 dead or alive, man. The confidence, the swagger of Ice-T at 45, man. The gall of Ice-T, just the balls, man. Just the
y'all thinking Ice-T is just that dude that play on Law and Order. Nah, man, you better check Ice-T in the beginning of that game when they wanted to ban Ice-T.
Right. There is no gangster. There is no drill rap, man. You know what I'm saying? The originator, man. There is no, look at his chain, man. Look how he was coming. But he also came up out of this and he survived the game and he's still thriving, man, to this day. Looks great, man. Shout out to his wife, Coco, and his beautiful family. Ice-T, man, number 45, man. Keep this thing going. Queen Latifah at 44. What can I say? The name says it all. The name says it all. We all know who she is. The Equalizer, the Cleo. Mm-hmm. I mean, what else comes to thought, man? UNITY, just bringing people together.
Woman and a good person in public too, man. I ate at a breakfast spot in L.A. one time, Vivian's, and she was real cool and said hey and said hello and was like down to earth and it was good. We exchanged a couple words, but I just like to talk about people that I had the chance to experience that, is real big in this game and have a lot of money, as they say, but still down to earth that came where we came from. So shout outs to her too.
Word, man. Hey, shout out to Flavor Unit too, man.
Shout out to the great Flavor Unit, man. Straight up Jersey, New Jerusalem, Newark, stand up.
Bun B at 43, man. Bun B at 43.
One of the realest from the South, champ.
Yes,
shout out to the B.
The feature killer. You don't want to put your verse on the. You don't want him on the song if you ain't really coming with it. He gonna eat you alive. Bun B.
Bun B does it. He's
a shark on the beats, man. And rest in peace, Pimp C. Yeah, man.
Rest in peace to Greg Pimp C, man.
That's an honor for Bun B to be on this list. Some may even have him a little lower on the list. Shout out to Redman, man. One of my favorite lyricists. One of my favorite just
Funk Dr. Spock, man.
Personalities. The way he takes pop culture and flipping in his lyrics. You really got to pay attention to the double entendres that he comes with. Man, the Funk Dr. Spock is still spitting shit to this day. I could go to the YouTube or I could go to his Instagram and he gonna be out rapping you half rapping ass jokers, you know what I'm saying, to this day. So
to this day.
And my boy, you know what I'm saying, definitely would be fucking with DozhaToldya, you know what I'm saying, because how high he's a pop culture icon. Redman, man, at number 42. E40 at 41. I'm not really a big E40 fan, but he's a legend.
Nah,
man.
He's one of the best. And he is to me, West Coast lyricist, one of the top 10 ever.
40 Water.
Yeah.
40 Water.
An incredible rapper.
Yeah, man. Again,
not a dude that make music, and his career speaks for itself, man. But 40 is a rapper.
One of the most paid and most respected rappers in the rap game. Yeah. It's an honor to see him on the list. I know I give E40 a lot of flack. I also called him one of the best wackest rappers of all time or whatever. Because at one point I didn't get the style.
Sprinkle Me.
I didn't get the style. Sprinkle Me was one of them in particular. But now I think
You grew into
understand
him.
it.
Yeah, he's insane.
And I can appreciate, tell me how to go.
Yeah.
Tell me where to go.
No.
Know what I'm saying? Ooh. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, sprinkle me, baby.
his
Yeah.
word, his
Boy.
word, his lyric. There you go. His
Yeah,
lyricist game is crazy. Come on, man.
Yeah. And also he came up with all the slang in hip hop. The
Yeah.
most, know what I'm saying, slang.
A lot of that.
40 water, know what I'm saying, you know.
That love.
Sprinkle me, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So congratulations and shout out and salute to E40. Dr. Dre at number 40. I don't really see
One of
Dr.
the
Dre
great,
being a rapper.
not rapper, but
Of course he needs to
rapper
be on
and
any list.
one of the greatest rap figures ever. It couldn't be no rap without Dre.
And he got his own award at the Grammys called the Dr. Dre Award, man. Global Impact Award. He definitely made a global impact. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Shout out to everybody. I do got to run. Y'all been incredible. Dame Dose, man. Radio for the
Hey, I
future.
appreciate you, my brother.
Radio for the future, for the grown people.
Yeah, man. That's super, man. Again, follow him on Instagram, Super BK's Finest.
Brand of an Empire.
Yeah, and Brand of an Empire. Y'all go check out that podcast. It's on Facebook. We also got it on more platforms coming soon. I appreciate you, my brother, for sitting in and dropping that knowledge as always and empowering me up. I'm just gonna speed through the rest of this list, and but I still gotta salute these everybody that's on this list because I came to talk about the top 10, but it really don't do hip hop enough justice. And with the 50th anniversary of hip hop, I thought it was only right to give all these rappers at least a little bit of shine. At Ludacris coming in at number 39. All right, my brother.
Send that to me.
All right. Dr. Dre coming in at number 40. Again, Ludacris 39. Icon. Shake Your Money Maker to Word of Mouth and more. What more can we say about the lyricist Ludacris, man? Disturbing the Peace CEO. Gucci Mane coming in at number 38, man. Yeah, he should have been lower. You know what I'm saying? They got to respect Gucci Mane, man. They got to respect Gucci Mane, man. I really didn't even think Gucci Mane would one day be, when he said on the internet that he was the greatest rapper of all time, I was like, man, Gucci Mane, I laughed. And Gucci Mane now motivates me to, you know what I'm saying, just to remind me that shit is real, you know what I'm saying, if you really, you know what I'm saying, like, really work for it and grind for it. And he became the greatest rapper of all, one of the greatest rappers of all time at one point, in 1 year. He definitely has the most songs. That's out, like, on streaming services, and definitely pulling in. And he just had a baby girl, man. Congratulations to Gucci Mane and his baby girl and his family. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to send Super this doggone. Yeah, I'm trying to send Super the link so he can listen to us while he roll. Let's keep the list going, though, man. All right, I'll keep the list going, man. Gucci Mane at number 47, man. Oh, no, 38. I'm at 38. 37, Common. Shout out to Common, FAMU. We definitely in the building. And Common Sense. It's like, I ain't even got to explain with Common. We already know what time it is when it comes to lyrics. Yasin Bey, Mos Def, 36. He's a great rapper, but I don't know, man. Yasin Bey definitely ain't higher than Jadakiss or whatever, but at the same time, he's a master at his craft. I just wish we would have received more music from Mos Def. Future at 35. A lot of folks probably would want to see him a little lower on the list, but the fact that he's on the list but higher than Jadakiss, that probably shouldn't be. But at the same time, Future is a monster. You know what I'm saying? And he's a beast mode. 56 nights of pure hits, and you could just play the music on repeat. Dirty Sprite 2, Dirty Sprite 1, and the latest one that he just dropped with Wait For You. What is it? I Never Liked You. Future's a monster, man, for coming in number 35. Chuck D at number 34, icon, legend, political rapper, first Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, Chuck D. Public Enemy. Shout out to Flavor Flav, and y'all did y'all thing at the Grammys as well, my brothers. Y'all did y'all thing. Let me try to get through this list, man. Busta Rhymes at number 33. Busta Rhymes, my all-time favorite rapper. Bump What You Heard. He one of the most creative rappers of the genre. Can't beat him in a feature battle, even if you thought you could. And I really want to see Missy Elliott versus Busta Rhymes in the versus battle. T.I. number 32, man, King of the South. One of the best lyricists in hip hop and from a street perspective. Knows how to do it. Big word play, but still keep it trap. The creator of trap music. Originator. T.I., man. You know what I'm saying? Standing tall. Beautiful family. Amazing rapper. Lil' Kim at number 31. Shout out to the queen. She looking good in this picture, but I just was mad she did all that stuff to her, but I still love her though, man. Lil' Kim, only female rapper with 5 stars, 5 mics in the source. Definitely came from a good cloth, cut from that good cloth of Notorious Big and Puff Daddy, and yeah, man, from hardcore she definitely taught the city girls how to city girl before they knew how to city girl, you know. Lauryn Hill, man, speaking of not city girl, Lauryn Hill, the beautiful, the queen. I don't know if she should be so high on the list as well, but I recognize her pen, and I recognize her star quality and her master, the masterpieces that she blessed us with, even if she didn't give us nothing but, you know, like 3 albums. Definitely love Lauryn Hill. Number 30 above a lot of these other rappers. I don't know about that Billboard. Pusha T at number 29. Y'all know y'all don't fuck with Pusha T, but you know Pusha T is one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna come with it, man. You know, keep it a lot street, but I don't know if he over Jadakiss either, or Busta Rhymes. But you know, he might be a little too high on the list, or over Future for that matter. But Pusha T definitely deserves the recognition. Black Thought at number 28. Shout out to the king, man. You know, Chief, the root of the lyrics. Black Thought, man. Fucking with Black Thought. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, fucks with him. Q-Tip and Black Thought. You know, hey, Q-Tip shouldn't been that high on the list, but he definitely is a pioneer in the music and definitely has a hell of a pen. And yeah, one of the best MCs of all time, and one of the best hip hop producers. Q-Tip, co-founder of a Tribe Called Quest. Rest in peace, Big Pun. Big Pun on at number 26. Rest in peace. He definitely wordplay is not to be fucked with. Method Man at number 25. The star, one of the best voices in hip hop, and you know, also killer wordplay, witty punchlines. To Kyle, man, what more can we say? You know what I'm saying? He gave us a classic with Mary J. Blige, You're All I Need to Get By, and he is a little high on this list at number 25, but I'll take it, man. Like one of my favorite rappers of all time. KRS-One, one of the best rappers of all time, probably should have been higher than on the list. Number 24 is a good fit though. The political, the genius, the teacher, as he named himself. KRS-One has been showing us the way since the beginning of the time, and he still dominates whenever he can put a mic in his hand. You don't want to go against him. Curtis Blow at number 23. We got number 22, Ghostface Killer. And again, respect to Curtis Blow as well. Ghostface Killer number 22. DMX number 21. Big Daddy Kane at number 20. Rest in peace to DMX again. I don't want to just skip over that, but you know, he is one of the best voices and best performers in hip hop history. Big Daddy Kane, one of the classiest, best performers, put on a hell of a show and just showed us how to do it in a mainstream way. Show hip hop how to, you know, do fashion, look good, and be, powerfully black. Big Daddy Kane. Missy Elliott, number 19. Damn, we just not getting in the top 20. Missy Elliott, man, the innovator, one of the best hip-hop producers of all time. Best videos, most creative artist, wordplay is killer. That's a little high for Missy Elliott, though, on the list, I ain't gonna lie. Ice Cube at number 18. Ice Cube, that's a good spot. 50 Cent at number 17. Ice Cube, don't want to see yourself, going against this rapper, no matter what age, no matter what time, he gonna eat you up. Pause if needed. 50 Cent, number 17. Obviously, we know what it is with 50. I'm about to die going through this list, I ain't gonna lie. Scarface at number 16. That's that guy. One of my first albums, My Diary. The Diary, Scarface, Mind Playing Tricks on You. What can we say? Classic artist. One of the best. Should probably need to be higher on the list. J. Cole at number 15. J. Cole. He don't even look like that no more. Nah, for sure, J. Cole, man. LL Cool J, number 14. Showed us how to be bad, man. Showed us how to really do the transition from any level in music. LL Cool J, the GOAT. Yeah, y'all don't want to see this guy because the ladies still love Cool James. Rakim. He was the first pretty boy. He was, I'm saying, wouldn't be no Drake if it wasn't for LL, by the way. Rakim. God MC. Don't sweat the technique. Showed everybody the technique of rapping. And wordplay was phenomenal. He's just a master MC. The God MC, Rakim. Andre 3000, number 12. What can we say? Should be number 4. Andre 3000, one of the best lyricists of all time. One of the most creative rappers of our time, And damn it, he didn't even show up at the Grammys. Big Boy was there, but he didn't even show up at the Grammys. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But you don't want to see him on the mic either because he shows up and shows out on any type of beat. Really no beat. Andre 3000. Classic shit. Kanye West. Yeah. Kanye West. Kanye West in number 11. Top 10. Nicki Minaj. Kind of high. But respectfully, don't play with her pen. Not only from Beat Me Up, Scotty, all the way up to the Pink Print, to Pink Friday, whatever pink it is, the Barbs, they'll tell you who this, about these bars that Nicki Minaj comes with. Number 10 is kind of high, because there's a lot of rappers to go through, but this is respect. The influence, she's an icon, fashion, brand builder, just beautiful, man. Nicki Minaj, number 10. Snoop Dogg, number 9. Best voice of all time in hip hop. The most famous rapper of all time. The legend. The most celebrated rapper probably. And globally. Snoop Dogg. Everybody knows who this guy is. You could show him from 5 years old to, he's the most famous face, probably, period, but definitely in hip hop. Snoop Dogg at number 9. Drake at number 8. So I may have him higher on the list, but that's a top 10 spot for the certified lover boy with the heart in his head. Drake at number 8. Keeping this thing moving. Number 7, his mentor. And Lil Wayne, the best rapper alive. Most creative bars, time and time again. Take some bars and spin them like 4 different ways. Lil Wayne, definitely don't want to see him in any kind of rap battle or anything like this. We are now in the high class of rappers, and all these guys could be number one on somebody's list, and that's starting with Drake, Lil Wayne, and of course, coming up next, the Notorious Big, rest in peace, the Notorious B.I.G. At number 6, Christopher Wallace, one of the best voices, best storytellers, flashiest, everything. He just had everything. Like wordplay. He wasn't the prettiest, but he still gets your girl. You know what I'm saying? Show, paved the way. Who would have thought, you know what I'm saying, Cricket Eye, big fat black nigga would go platinum. Word up to Super that was just here, BK, Brooklyn Stand Up. Notorious Big at number 6. Eminem at number 5. Of course, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect Eminem. You gotta respect his pen. You gotta respect his impact. You gotta respect his respect. You gotta respect the way he respects hip hop. Again, for some folks, it might be a little high, might be a little low. Eminem at number 5 is a good fit for me because he is one of the best rappers of all time. He, you can't really out rap him. But a lot of things do come with the territory as far as, he's been battle tested. He's the sword that was tempered, and turned into a diamond. Eminem, the diamond artist. Tupac, number 4. Hey, best rapper of all time. Poet, icon. Why did he have to die at 25? Rest in peace, Tupac. And respect at number 4, as could be a number 1 on who depends on who's the list. Nas, number 3, also could be number 1. The God MC, Nas, number 3. Respectfully, the rest of these numbers is anywhere it want to go, anywhere you want to put it. He probably should be number 1. He probably shouldn't be number 2. But I let him sit at number 3. I probably put him at number 5, actually, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely, on the mic, I have to bring up other things to kind of take points away from him, because his mic wordplay and storytelling and everything he does is all 5 stars. So it's hard to just call him too deep of a rapper. That's the only thing I could just go with. And some people might say this about Kendrick Lamar, number 2. He's too deep of a rapper. Some people don't get it, and they just probably never will. But if you don't get it, then you probably don't get me either. So it's all good, man. Kendrick Lamar, number 2, man, and one of my favorite rappers. Just masterful cadence, like the cadence, the energy in his music, the message. He really give a fuck. And he do it orthodox. But I also could trade Andre 3000 with number 2 and put him in Andre 3000 space. But at the same time, that's just respectfully. Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest of all time, man. And number 1, of course, we already knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? Before we got here, we already said it. But of course, I had to go through this whole list just to tell y'all Jay-Z's the greatest, man. I've been told y'all, man. Doja told you, man. Stop playing with my dog. Stop playing with Jigga, our nigga, the GOAT, Sean Carter, man, Jay-Z, hit after hit, summer after summer, and now God did, killing shit. And according to Billboard, that's your top 50. I know this has probably been the most boringest part of all time on all podcasts. I've already heard all the coochie dry up. They was like, we came here for some juicy gossip between Offset and his brother and all their enemies, and you just talked about hip hop and Grammys for like a whole hour, Doja. Over an hour. So yeah, I did. I apologize. God did. God did. But yeah, man, let me get into some music, man. Shout out to all the Grammy winners. Shout out to all the forefathers of hip hop, man. That's a decent list, though, man. I definitely got to respect all those artists on the list. Feel free to share with me in the comment box on any of the platforms, Facebook, YouTube, or the Missler on any rappers that you feel should have made the list or was not included in that long, drawn out list just to get to Jay-Z. Because y'all know what I'm saying? I know somebody going to be like, NBA Youngboy. I don't see NBA Youngboy on the list. Hey, man, Doge, you got to fix that. I don't see NBA Youngboy on the list. Oh, man. We're going to take a quick break, man. We're going to get into some music, but it ain't going to be NBA Youngboy, man. And we're going to come back on Twitch for the final portion of the show. You don't want to go anywhere. We still got to talk about the trading deadline. Hey, it's a lot to talk about today, man. I can't help it. We still got to talk about LeBron James breaking the record. Yeah, I'm going to give him his credit. You know what I'm saying? Is LeBron James the GOAT? You know what I'm saying now? Do you think so? Hey, who knows? But you won't find out if you don't come back on part 2 of DozhaToldya Podcast number 52, man. It's your boy Dame Doja. Shout out to Super BK Finest. Shout out to everybody that's listening in right now. Money rules the world. Oh yeah, I let me get into the let me look at some of these comments, man. Y'all let me know how y'all rocking, what y'all want to hear. If anybody have any requests, we'll be right back. If you don't, if you want to keep listening, make sure you follow us on the Mixlr app, MIXLR/DozhaToldya Radio. And again, happy birthday to all the Aquariuses out there. And yeah, let's keep this thing going, man. Feeling good. We feeling good. Feeling good. Still a lot more to talk about. Coogee Rap. Oh man, you trying to pull out some? You say Drake should have been higher? How y'all feel? Yeah. I see everything coming in right now. Happy birthday once again to my brother Ron Love, my brother Smoke, and blessings to everybody, man. Y'all come back for part 2, man. Damn, what came out? Did any new music come out? I did all that talk about music, and we ain't talking about none of the new songs or nothing. It's like I don't even talk about new music no more. I know y'all don't care. Like, y'all be like, man, shit, talk about the topics, though. What about the juicy topics? Damn. Let's get to this Glorilla, man. Internet trolls, man. Shout out to the queen, man. She did her thing on hip-hop stage, but she probably shouldn't have been on the stage with all them hip-hop artists. I ain't going front. Yeah, I love you too. I love you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Love you. Love you like the fat kid loves cake, man. All right, let's get into this music, man. Glorilla, Internet Trolls. It's DozhaToldya Radio. Let's do it.